But you also know that the way to build the muscle even faster is to put the muscle under extreme tension for a longer period of time. In fact, the personal trainers will tell you it's called time under tension. So the amount of tension the muscle carries for a longer period of time is the function of work that the muscle has to do. What I've learned is over our leadership journeys, if you're anything like me, I was constantly looking for the way to end the pain and to end the work. And so you're always looking for next shortcut, next way out, next off-ramp, not recognizing that actually the time under tension is what builds my leadership capacity and leadership ability. So what does this even mean, vusi? What is this time under tension? First, when I was a younger investment professional, I had a mentor, I'll never forget, Niall, and he said to me, if you took a potato and I had one too, and both of us planted these potatoes in separate fields, and I gave you twice the quantity of water to water your potato as I had, he said, even then your potato wouldn't grow at twice the rate. Because there is a natural rate at which the potato can grow. So there is a natural rate at which your leadership ability can grow. And in the world today of instant gram, instant reel, instant oats, they even have instant grits now. We need to pray about that. That's wrong on so many levels. But in the world today of so much instant, we're constantly looking for the shortcut, even at the stage at which we should actually stay exactly where we are and learn the things we need to learn. So, leaders, that task that needs to be performed in your space of leadership is sometimes not for you to delegate, it's for you to master. So before we delegate, we master. Once we've mastered, we document. When we document, we train, and that's how you delegate. But if you don't start at mastery, you can't document, therefore can't train, because you haven't spent the time learning it. I invest in hyperscale businesses, and I'm fascinated at how many entrepreneurs we will meet and talk to who will tell you about a rate of growth they've had for 3 years. And the first question I ask them is this: where's your time under tension? Have you spent time in that call center answering phone calls? Do you know what your clerks are doing in the administration function? How much do you know about what your buying department is doing? Because the magic is in the things that are hidden. So I'm going to need you, before we talk about this investment, I'm going to need you to take off the fancy suit, to stop flying business class, and I'm going to need you to go back of house. I'm going to need you to go into the engine room. And I'm going to need you to master these skills that you're trying to delegate to other people. Because if you try to delegate what you haven't mastered, you run the risk of your kingdom being pulled from underneath you. You see, this is why even if I went to the potter's house, I couldn't do what the bishop does, because he's had time under tension. And so every time I experience his anointing and gift, it is an amalgam of millions of hours in study, hundreds of thousands of hours in delivery.